When you cut yourself, how does your body respond? Your body responds by immediately flowing blood through the cut. And the reason it does this is so that it can purge any bacteria, any germs out of your body to stop infection. It pushes the fluid out to purge, to cleanse, and to flow. And once the body is satisfied that the wound is clean, it will start to coagulate the blood and form a type of clot, and will stop the bleeding, and the healing will begin. This is exactly the approach that should be used also with your negative beliefs, your negative thoughts, your shadow self. Many of you believe that you should not have negative thoughts or bad thoughts when you're going through this awakening, or if you are a light being, that it's not natural or healthy to have negative thoughts. It is so natural and it is so healthy to have negative thoughts. You can't have positive without negative. They don't go without the other. You cannot have light without the dark. It is very normal and healthy to have these thoughts, but what is unnatural and what is unhealthy is to try and suppress them. And so you must allow them to flow through you. Acknowledge them and allow them to flow through you, and realize that it's just a pattern. It's just a process. And these thoughts just need to pass through. And just because you're having these thoughts, or these thoughts have come to you, they are your thoughts, sure, and you can be responsible for that. But it doesn't mean you need to act upon it. Remember, you are an infinite being. You are going to have access to infinite thought and infinite thought patterns. And so you're going to have these thoughts and this flowing dialogue always moving through you. And it is you that decides to act upon these thoughts. You take responsibility for that. But nothing should be suppressed, because once you start suppressing these thoughts, these negative thoughts, you start to create blockages, infestations within your body, and that's when sickness starts. That's when disease starts. That's when the imbalance starts. As the body purges itself when there's an injury or there's a cut on the skin and allows the blood to flow, you also must allow the blood to flow. So many of you may ask, how can I reprogram and change the way I think? If you find yourself having too many negative thoughts and you know that it's creating an impediment in your life, in your existence, you can reprogram and repattern your thought processes by creating a statement and repeating that statement throughout the day. You can create a statement, a positive statement, an uplifting statement that you know that will help you, a statement of benefit that you know will help you. So you create a statement. I am a goddess, or I am a fantastic being capable of anything that I want in the world. I can do great things on this world. Or I am at peace with myself, or I send myself unconditional love every day. You can make whatever statement that appeals to you, but it should be practiced for at least 3 days. after 3 days, the cells within the body will start to change the neurological pathways within your brain. And you will start to rewire the synapses within your brain. And you will start to think a certain way, a different way, the way that you want. So it's important to allow yourself free thinking, to experience the whole spectrum of living, of thought processes, and to not fear it, to not be scared of yourself. Do not frighten yourself. Realize it's a natural process, and the flow of life, as it flows through everything else, also flows through you. So allow yourself to purge naturally. Flow like a clean, fast-flowing river, because anything stagnant is when there's going to be blockages. You want to allow these thoughts to pass through you, just like everything else, just like the air that you breathe. We make ourselves sick by our lifestyles, by the way we think, by what we do to our bodies. So if there is one thing that you can control and maintain, at least let it be your thoughts. Practice good mental cleanliness and allow yourself to have the thriving, abundant life that you so deserve. And it starts with your thoughts. Everything starts with your thoughts. I send you my love and blessings, and may you always be blessed by the supreme truth and love of the cosmos, as always.